gotta be my imagination.
I think it's an invasion.
I think it's an invasion.
I think it's an invasion.
Man, they not from around here.
I think it's an invasion. Greetings, Earthlings. I am Wallow. I am Wallow. I am Wallow. I live life like there's no tomorrow. Chris King, KGNOOB. What homes you ain't know? We're UFO. Cargo, khakis, polos, and fresh kicks. That's the definition of what the Cargo Kids is. SOS, yes, spaced out swagger. I never do anything right, I'm backwards.
Hey out there, this is Kamithia, also known as Mookie around the city. I have here Knockout Health and Wellness, your new boxing and fitness virtual assistant and app. You can video chat with trainers, queue up previous sessions, request libraries of various workouts, fully customizable workouts to fit your boxing needs in home. Form, technique, character building, strength, endurance, meal prepping. Hey, knock that out. Knockout Health and Wellness. Download on your smartphone today.
Gotta be my imagination.
I think it's an invasion.
I think it's an invasion.
I think it's an invasion.
They not from
Ain't that the original?
Test. Hey, we got audio.
Hey, we
Hey,
here.
hey.
And we live, baby. How you doing? We back once again. Had a little problems, but it ain't stopped nothing. The show must continue, so we're gonna
Hey,
keep
there
on
we-
going, keep on flowing with motion.
Yeah.
You
There
are
we go.
now watching the audio capable WhodDat podcast. We are the livest podcast this side of the Mississippi and the Nile River. Let me say it one more time for you. We are the livest podcast on the planet. Welcome to the mothership. I'm B, first mate. Nice to see you. Hope y'all are COVID free out there.
Right.
We are here in the bubble. Got the Captain Paco with me.
Hey, sorry for the technical difficulty, y'all. I don't know what happened. I don't know why, but it happened.
It be like that sometimes. Now, if y'all saw the post that I made, I hope some of y'all are tuning in because we got some cool stuff to give away later on. But we'll get to that part. You just stay tuned.
Right.
All right. Let me introduce to you who we got on the mothership with us this week. We are very fortunate to have two really cool guys. We've been sitting here chopping it up. They're just freaking awesome. I'm running for city councilman. I can't cuss.
Go ahead and introduce them.
We got Willy May and Brice
What's up,
Isabell
guys?
from Monkey Bone Productions, and they will be bringing a new haunted experience to Murray County next month, starting October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Right?
Yes.
All right.
New dates.
New dates.
Yep.
And it's the Cryptic Trails. It's a haunted house. It's very cool. It's different. It's fully immersive experience. But you know what? I'm gonna let them explain it to you.
Yeah,
'cause it
go ahead
sounds
and kinda
better.
give us a
What's
rundown.
up, guys? How y'all doing,
Hey,
man?
what's up? Thank you. Thank
Yo,
you for having us.
Man, thank you for coming on, man. Really appreciate it. Oh, snap. I'm slapping shit and stuff.
Yeah, this is exciting to be on here. So we're just trying to get the word.
There you go. You like that. You
Rewind
like
that.
that.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're happy to be here. You know, we're excited to bring something unique to the community. You know, this is a live, immersive, haunted experience.
Yeah.
Something different from the haunts in this area. You know, I've
Yeah.
been in this industry for 10 years now, working locally, and
Mm-hmm.
then we brought on Willy May here, who's the expert.
Yes.
And
I've been in the industry for about 22 years.
That's what's up.
I've worked with some greats in the industry. I helped produce Rob Zombie Great American Nightmare.
Nice.
I'm the executive creative producer of Blumhouse. I did.
Whoa. The production company, Blumhouse?
Yes.
You're connected to that?
Yes.
Dude, all right. So I was just chilling by myself, hanging out. This was literally like 4 nights ago. And I was on the phone with my son's mom. Shout out Kiki, how you doing?
Hey, Kiki.
Hey, Kiki.
And
Hey,
we
Kiki. I'm sorry.
I mean, are you riding? Oh, we about to get down. Okay.
All right, get it.
So, but we were looking up Blumhouse, like, cause I was like, man, I keep seeing at the beginning of the movies. I was like, so I looked up to see which movies they were part of.
Paranormal Activity, Get Out.
The great ones.
Yeah.
All the great. If you've seen a
Yes.
great suspenseful movie in the last 10 years,
Yes.
it's probably Blumhouse.
Yes.
Oh man, you about to bring something down here that's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
I was blessed to be able to take those movies and turn them into live attractions. And so I started back in 2012 up in LA. So yeah, it was really fun.
That's what's up,
yeah.
man.
And now Brice brought me out here to Columbia, Tennessee with the ticks, the snakes, and the was it the shiggers or what do you
Chiggers.
Chiggers, yeah. I you know.
he mentions
Yeah.
chiggers at least once a day. Man, you got these darn chiggers out
Yeah,
here.
I don't say darn, but yeah, my mom's watching. Hey, mom.
Mama on patrol.
The police.
The police. Yeah.
Hey, Mama Willie.
Yeah.
Man, hey, but these bugs down here different, man.
Different. They all bite.
Yes.
They all bite.
All
yes.
of them. All of
Horse flies.
It's some we don't even have names for the little black ones that be flying
Gnats?
around. No,
No,
they
there ain't no gnats.
No, they little black ones. They fly around. They get you. They bite you. You swell up and get the itchy.
Wow.
I don't know what they call.
I'm not ready for them.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not ready for them.
Man, it's crazy. But so how long has it been since y'all been down here? Since you, Brice, since you brought them and everything?
We contacted him last November.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
Dumb idea. I mean, the whole
Bring it in
thing's
a little bit.
Go
to
to
the
the
mic.
mic.
Yeah.
Hug the mic. Love the mic. Make love to the mic. Don't do that.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, this whole ordeal started with a dumb conversation in a porta potty while I was working at my other job. I'm like, I'm gonna try something. I made a phone call and got land with a phone call within the porta potty, and then it just like a giant snowball effect from there. Started bringing on people. Accidentally found a great business partner who's really stepped up, and it was surprising. He just hopped on board with this dumb idea I had.
Right.
And then he's actually the one who got in contact with Willy before. And
he called me and said, "Hey, did Brice call you?" I said, "No." Why? He's like, "He'll call you," and hung up. I was like, "What is that?" So I'm with Deadly Dopamine Entertainment, and they're Monkey Bones Productions, and we kind of just brought it all together to kind of make something happen. Deadly Dopamine.
Oh,
Deadly Dopamine.
Deadly Dopamine. Yes.
Deadly Dopamine.
Yeah.
That's both deadly.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
Go ahead though.
So yeah.
Yeah, you just go ahead, man.
What? You were just saying your story.
Yeah, it was funny
Your
because
story.
Sam called me. Hey, we're on a 3-way phone call with Willy. He's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm in my pajamas on the front porch.
Yeah, and that's just how magic happened. We just kind of got it together. Didn't prepare for COVID. I think no one was prepared for COVID.
Right.
I think when it hit New Year's, we were like, all right, we're ready to start going forward with the project.
Yeah, we like
and then I was watching
2020.
it. Yeah.
This year.
Look, 2020. Look, I had 2020 vision. I was ready for success.
Everybody
I had
was
contracts.
Bumping
This
Justin
is gonna be
Timberlake.
Yeah, we were so ready, and that was different. Big time.
Right.
So yeah, when we saw that happen, and I was watching the news, and I was watching things like people changing their flights and events being canceled, and then my events was being canceled, then I was like, this is something scary out there. And when people didn't know what to do, I think panic set in.
Right. Fast.
Yeah, real
Toilet
fast.
paper became gold.
Gold, real good. Yes, and we got ours. Yeah,
for sure.
See, people got to realize when the whole toilet paper ordeal happened, you just gotta go to McDonald's, take as much as you can of those napkins, man.
No.
you nasty.
You're smart.
I looked at it.
Bust that thing open. No, I don't need it.
I looked at it like I was like, if I run out of toilet paper, I mean, I'm on quarantine in the house. I'm probably just gonna jump in the shower.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I'm
that's the
right
best.
by
Yeah,
it.
that's the best way.
So,
So good.
Shoot. Everybody was at home on unemployment making more money than me. I was still working.
Me
Yeah.
too.
This is,
Me too.
Yeah.
Just looking
So,
at
yeah.
everybody like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
but I mean, in that fear of COVID-19, I'm in school for getting my bachelor's of entertainment business, and so I looked at it and saw the entertainment industry just crippling, just like TV shows changing.
Right.
You had The Voice now being at home. You had some shows canceling. You had the Broadway canceling, and the cruise line shutting down. I went to my professors. I was like, "Yo, what's going on? What's good?" They were like, "Keep doing your homework. Just do your homework and pass those grades." So, but I looked at it as like, what would my future be like, and we didn't know. And then we had a harsh conversation, Brice and I. I mean, I think it was my first time hearing him like scared. His voice changed. He's like, "What are we going to do?" We invested time, money, and energy into this.
Right.
What we're going to do with for COVID. I said, you know what, man? I don't know.
No idea.
We'll figure it out. But
I'm just passing this homework right now.
Right. But it was that passion. It was that positive thought process to keep me kind of not freaking out and just reacting on the straight emotions.
Right.
So then that's when I looked to the ear of the entertainment industry, and I started to develop a COVID-19 contingency plan. And then I noticed that some people were doing it in the industry as well, and so we were like talking and whatnot. And so we brought it up and brought it to the governor and it actually of Georgia, Brian Kemp.
Okay.
How
And then-
supportive is, because I see so many things like out of the creatives come out of Georgia. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So,
Well, I'm a new Georgian, so I mean I'm from California,
right.
but it seemed like there's look, where there's money, there better be supportive,
Right. That's the way I
because
think.
that's a channel that wasn't bringing in money anymore, and they wanted to get open,
Right.
And so that COVID-19 contingency plan sparked that conversation of how can we get the entertainment industry open,
Right.
So that was fun,
yeah, I can remember those phone calls.
Clear your throat.
Excuse
Yeah, there you
me.
go.
I can remember those phone calls we were having because that was this whole doing this type of events is scary in the first place. But
Yeah,
when
I
he
mean-
said I don't know, I'm not trying to step in.
No,
your
go
toes.
ahead. You good.
When he said I don't know, he's never said I don't know to us.
Right.
And
I always had a solution. Yeah.
and that was like, I mean, we talked to the point my phone's dead. Like we're pacing in the backyard. I think I walked a path in the grass permanently.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it took about 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
And we just kept talking like hours on the phone to come up with our contingency plan. That was like the heaviest weight on our shoulders taken off. So,
But
big
I think
props to
my,
this
my
man.
goal was to look at other big time industries and see what they were doing too.
Yeah.
And like I looked at Disney, I looked at Universal Studios and Six Flags, and when they weren't talking, I was like, oh,
Ooh, this is real.
yeah, this is
Right,
really
right.
real. So then when I noticed that I was building a plan, and shout out to one of my mentors, Spencer Terry from Fear Factory in Utah. He had a program, and he was just so bold and so brave to try to put up a haunt in the pandemic, in the riots, in the midst of the riots, and all that mess that was going on when we were so divided as a. We still are divided, but just
Yeah, during,
we were
during the shit.
doing
man. During the shit.
Yeah.
Putting it together during the shit.
And he was brave, and I was like, I need to holler at him, and we need to just talk, and we just talked, and it just it was just I felt good. It's good to be around good, positive people that have a great foundation, and they're not swaying to the left or the right when the wind blows. You know what I'm trying to say? And so he was just good, a good talk, and that's when I started putting the plan in for us, and then we felt confident in opening up and having a safe event for our guests and for our monsters. So
Okay.
Nice.
So for the people just tuning in, they're getting ready to open up something new here in Murray County.
y'all need it.
Yes. So and there you go. So they're getting ready to open this up. Kind of give them just a quick 5-second synopsis of what you're opening up for the people that are just tuning in.
You want to take this one?
Yeah. So this guy acquired 16 acres of land.
My God.
And,
Ownership.
Yeah, and we said, hey, let's do something about it. Let's create an event venue, something that I guess Murray County and Williamson County, you guys are the fastest growing counties in the U.S. right now.
Right.
And there's a need, there's a void for entertainment. Yeah.
Yes.
And so he was like, hey, I want to do something that will have entertainment, quality entertainment here in our town. And I said, okay, let's do it. I've been in productions, stage, film, in California. So I said, let's bring that here in Middle Tennessee.
Right.
Yeah.
So we said our first thing will be a haunted house. We have a farmer's market coming in to promote entrepreneurship.
Nice.
And to really
The farmers market, is that that's going to be at the same
at
location?
That'll be at New Acres.
we have
Nice.
a ton of property that we can host 2 events at the same time.
16 acres, you can get it done.
Yeah. So we're trying to get it done still. I mean, half our parking lot is still with trees and bobcats and werewolves and bears. Oh my!
Ooh.
So, but we're gonna do a farmers market to help promote entrepreneurship and to spotlight businesses and business owners that have a great quality product with a brand.
Yes.
And artisans. So we're doing that, and then we're also bringing a fall festival with chili cooking contest.
Whoa. Stop right there.
Whoa.
Right there.
Whoa.
No. Just because
This
we
is amazing.
we got some cooking competition in the works.
What?
Maybe we should
Yes, you
join.
should.
Yes,
Let's get the vote.
Yes, you
Let's
should.
Let's go.
Yes,
Come
you
on.
should.
Yes.
All right.
We have been trying to figure out where we wanted to host this.
The whole
Come
time.
through. Let's
man.
go.
We
got
got
you.
we got the people that want to compete.
Wow, let's go. You hear this, guys? It's happening. Magic is happening right now.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
So y'all can cook y'all throw down?
Well, not only
'Cause I love
us,
to eat.
but what we have is we've got a list of associates and people we deal with who are chefs who have different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
that are ready to compete and sell and everything.
Nice.
man,
Okay.
Yeah, so
Come through to the fall festival.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been eating some barbecue here.
yeah,
Some
hey,
burgers.
There it is, y'all. There it
That
is.
is so crazy that y'all just said that because this is something we've been working on behind the scenes. We haven't
Yes.
announced. This is our first time talking about it publicly.
On the air.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
We've
So
been
look,
seeing-
afterwards
This is
we'll
all
sit
purposeful.
down.
Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah.
Yes.
But that fall festival is happening November 21st, which is a Saturday.
Okay.
And then the farmers market is going to start October 10th,
Nice.
but every Saturday from like 8 a.m. to 2.
Okay.
So it's going to be a weekly thing.
Yes.
Oh.
And then
Nice,
we're
nice.
doing a New Year's Eve party. We're getting our partners ready for that, but we're going to do a New Year's Eve party. And it's going to be adult
Entertainment.
entertainment.
Right.
We got
And
some
we're going to just
people
turn
doing
up.
the show.
Everyone's, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we'll be talking.
We'll definitely
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
We'll definitely talk.
Yeah.
So that's coming out from Mule Acres. The website's not up, but the Facebook is muleacres.com, or you can follow us at monkeybonesproductions.com or Cryptid Trails. You'll get all the information there. So, and that's our 2020, and like we're gonna define 2020
Yeah.
by putting ourselves and positioning ourselves for greatness, right?
These last
Right.
4 months gonna
I
be
want the
strong,
last
man.
4 months to be strong. We
Yes.
do not want to get. Look, I'm already. I need milk. I'm hungry.
Right.
So we out here trying to make this work. You know what I'm
Right.
trying to say? So
We're
yeah.
trying to make the best. Like right now, this is 2020 was the year to hustler.
Yeah.
Like if you were a hustler, that was your year. This was your year to get down. And
you know why, Paco? Because it was a reset.
Oh yeah.
COVID made a reset for everyone. It flattened the playing field for everybody.
Yes.
So if you're a hustler, you had to go.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was time to get it, and
Yeah.
motherfuckers out here getting it. You know what I mean? There was some people that made massive come ups.
Good.
You know what I mean? Besides the 1%ers,
Right.
you know,
Right.
there's some people that was ground pounding,
Yeah.
that was getting it in.
Yeah. And
August,
that's us right now.
August was our money month, and we
Good.
had entrepreneurs on.
Good.
And then we every first Saturday of the month they have the black-owned business pop-up shops and everything.
Nice.
So just the wave of new entrepreneurs that are like that see
Right.
this, that are those hustlers. You know what I mean? But they hustle was in that mandated 9 to 5. Then I might have a side job and you know that type of thing. When all that is gone, they start making their own businesses, man.
Yeah.
And I love seeing that. I
Yeah.
love seeing somebody be like, you can't stop me.
Yeah, and that,
That
and that's
P. Diddy
and
vibe.
also that's that foundation of America. We got free enterprise, and then we got to be grateful and blessed for that. You know,
Yeah.
we could be able to have that. So yeah,
Get out there and be able to get it.
yeah,
I mean, it creates a whole new need for the country. You know,
Yeah.
masks weren't a big issue around here. I know it was an issue over in like China and
Right.
in those
Yeah.
countries, but
Well, it depends on. We went to a couple of states that they were like
At the blink.
mask up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coastal states are
yeah.
so
We were
serious.
doing traveling during the whole pandemic too.
we
And
almost got stuck in Kentucky.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they were like they were
locking
shutting
us
down
down.
the state,
And we're like,
and I was like, no,
Time to
I'm not
go.
gonna be here.
No.
today.
No, you don't want to
Yeah.
be stuck in Kentucky.
Yeah.
He
That's
already
not a
brought
good
me-
look.
He already brought me to California. I'm in Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm dealing
I
with
went
the
to
bugs
Georgia.
in
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
I am not
Not
dealing with
gonna be
Kentucky.
Oh yeah, he had me out there, and I was like, you know, I want to get back home.
I want to
You
go.
know, I
That
want to
was
get back to family. So yeah,
that was a crazy
Right.
week because
Yeah,
what was it
it
like?
was.
It was 4 or 5 days.
Mhm.
Well, I went to Atlanta twice.
Yep.
We went to Louisville, Kentucky.
Yep.
Back down to Tennessee. I mean,
Yep.
we went to Atlanta, Georgia,
We were traveling.
Tennessee, Louisville, Kentucky, and came back to Tennessee, then Atlanta, Georgia, within
I hope you saved
72
your
hours.
receipts.
right.
Within
Oh,
72 hours. It was
yeah, I
like,
made a mess.
It was.
Save them receipts.
Oh,
Yeah, but the thing is, we were safe out there, and so like we had our masks. This is one of the masks that my sister made. She has a bling shop. She blings everything.
Hey, we're
But,
gonna get back to that. Keep
yeah,
going. I'm gonna bring
but,
that up in a second.
All right, and then and we had. I think you had a bottle of.
I
alcohol.
had a care package because I got to
Yeah.
make sure you're safe. You're my
That's right.
responsibility. I
That's
carried
right.
around bottles of alcohol.
He took
like,
care of me.
like pumping the gas, rubber gloves, you know.
Right,
This-
wow.
This was new. This was fresh, and I'm like, I don't know how to fight this pandemic or what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take every precaution I can because when he comes down here, he's my responsibility. I take
Right.
care of my people. I make sure everybody eats.
Right.
And everybody take care of. That's always how I've been. So I take care of the
Yeah.
best of my ability.
Great
So,
hospitality. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's
you.
Southern, man.
If it wasn't, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So
He said, "If it wasn't for that cookie."
yeah.
A listener, Bridget Hughes said, "Link me up, King Bees in there. King Bees
All right,
cuisine."
King
Oh, yo,
Yes.
I gotta say because King Bees has done a few events. That man can cook. He got some Creole in him.
Yeah.
So he like to put that Cajun kick
Let's
in
go.
something.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's
man.
go.
That
I'm
boy
ready
can
for it.
cook,
King
yeah.
Bees, let's go.
Hey,
Come
hey,
through.
shout out to you, man. I got a rep for you, fam.
Yeah.
That man can cook right there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, find us something. I need some good boudin.
Good boudin.
Go ahead.
I was at a shatter. That's all I ate. It was just boudin every day.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about, what all went into this production. How do you come about starting a haunt, as you guys put it?
Good question.
Every day in the kitchen sink.
Well, really it comes with first, what are we trying to do? Like, what are we trying to, portray and project out to the community, right?
Right.
And so, of course, before COVID, it was, they had themes. So we said, okay, we're going to start with a theme. Let's start with the storyline. Start with that foundation first.
Right.
And then we'll go from there. So with a couple of tries, I had to knock them out. It was trash. Yes. Sorry, guys. But with challenging them and putting them in a nice think box that they can feel safe to bring any idea up, and it's not going to, they're not going to feel rejected or feel like they're less than
Destructive
Yeah.
criticism.
Yeah. So that they kept digging. They found the best storyline, which we're not going to reveal yet. A little bit, it's in the
You got
commercial.
show.
But they had the best storyline, and when it moved me, I was like, there.
There we go.
So it was storyline. Then next it was, how do you want these scenes to portray or play out? How do you want these characters to breathe and move? Who's the victim and who's the villain? And then it was, how can we tie them into each other to continue that storyline, to continue that immersive experience for the guests.
Right.
So I was the one that would keep them in line of safety, make sure that we're in the parameters of the storyline, and then I allow them to create and then and to sharpen the tool a little bit.
Yeah, working with him has been an amazing process and very humbling.
Thank you.
You gotta, when you're working with him, this gentleman right here, Willy, man, you have to be humble. And after I got the 16 acres, I've been doing this for so long. I came a little hot-headed, and it's been a humbling experience seeing what we had to do, change as individuals, and change the way I behave in person.
Right.
So it was very humbling. Some days it was like, I don't know if he's going to like this when you hand it over to him. It's just trash.
Sorry. I speak my mind.
and it's the best thing he could have done is spoke his mind, because our original idea, what we had, trash.
Well, I didn't want them to be the normal haunted house.
Right.
Right. I didn't want the normal clowns and the normal, I was like, how can we be different? What's going to make us stand out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I really kept challenging that status quo. And when you can get challenged in a good way, the best things, the magic actually happens.
I mean, that was the best thing ever. You really pushed us, because that's what we knew was a classic haunted trail.
Yeah.
And it's so thankful you pushed us out, because I always ran into this issue. I'm bored with clowns. I'm bored with rednecks. I'm bored with
But that's what you gave me, though. And I was like, dude.
I don't know why.
Right.
I guess we just put ourselves in that box of what we could create and what we could bring to the
from what
public.
you're used to seeing is what you
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he was able to push us. I'm like, why did we not think about it? As soon as we came together and he liked it, we're like, dude, why have we done this before?
And actually, they thought that idea was going to be lame. They were so weak, and I felt bad because they were so beat and battered, coming up with these storylines.
And they're like, all
and
right,
then
we
they're
got
just
this
like,
one.
here, and they threw it out. And when they told me, I was like, dude, that moved me. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Okay.
So yeah. Come do Paco. Sound effects. Hey.
I mean, it was funny. We developed. I think one of our ideas was a prison haunt, right? I mean, I sat there for like 20, 30 minutes just thinking of how to have the people enter for a school bus and stuff.
Yeah.
And doing this great idea, and we're excited. We're in a little 5 foot wide by 10 foot long security office. My business partner was a security guard at this time, and I used to show up at his work. All he did was paperwork, and we just sat there.
Don't get him in trouble now.
Yeah.
He gone, remember? He changed.
Oh
up.
yeah.
He's free.
He quit.
Yeah. So I used to show up at his work. I used to sit there his whole shift with him, and we just get it done. All right, let's go. We're gonna call Willy. We're gonna get it going. Likes Facebook. He's like, trash. And I'll tell you, all right, thank you. We'll try harder. We'll sit there and we go.
Look, I tried to give them some hope too at the end. I felt bad. I felt the spirits like kind of went down. Yeah. And I was like, no, y'all got this. Keep going. Just keep digging. So yeah.
No, like that was the best thing because now what we have, it's
another level.
It's another level.
No one has what we have in this area. I'm excited. It's jittery.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay.
Now, I do want to ask though, is that with the haunted experience, the trails that are we talking like a corn maze type setup, or is it because you said there was trees? I don't know. You gonna cut it down, or like you're going through woods?
It's the most magical land you ever seen. It's changed color at least 6 times.
6 times. I got lost in it.
Oh wow!
I mean,
And you know me, get lost in the woods. I gotta find my way out quick. I'm leaving crumbs. I'm like, you know,
What are these
that's on Gretel.
crackers?
Yeah,
Licking your finger
you know,
like this.
you wanna. I mean, but it's a
What are all
mad.
these rich crackers? Don't touch them.
Yeah,
Don't touch them.
yeah. But it changes colors. Like they would send me a picture from home, and I was like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Remember, that's what you." I'm like, "No, what is that?" Like, it doesn't look like what when I was out there. It didn't look like that. It totally changed. You know, have a new characteristics that came out, and the ground would grow up so fast. So like, we would cut things down, and then there'd be another tree there.
Different.
I was like, "This is very magical and very blessed land." And then we have some sinkholes.
Oh.
And we had some actual a hole in the ground.
Right.
Where I don't know if you guys seen that movie.
The cave.
Yeah.
No, Descent.
Descent.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do not want anything to come out of that hole.
Right. Y'all just
We
dropped
put
some
fence on it.
LEDs down there.
When they brought me to that hole, my heart started to pound. I started going back, you know.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, so they keep messing with it. They're gonna try to do a tour. If you guys are interested in going to caves and holes,
Yeah.
hit Brice up. But
So this is big. How big is this hole?
It's big. It's
so
30 foot straight down.
the landlord went in 30 foot.
Yeah, he thinks we're crazy because around here we see a hole, like, let's go in there. But, like, it's
Again.
pretty normal. Like, if you see a hole in the ground, we go in it and save turtles. That's a true story, too.
He's in Look, he's from Cali.
Yeah.
They got a hole. That means an earthquake.
And I would handle an earthquake. Thank you very much. But when I saw that hole, I was like, no, I'm not going in there. And found out one of the landlords went in there and then found another hole that dropped another 60 foot down.
Ooh,
so I'm like, where you going, hell? Like, I mean,
I'm
what
gonna
is
say,
that?
wait, we're getting really close to the core.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So I just it brought me back to that movie, and I said I don't mess with that. So I don't mess with that, folks. Sorry.
We'll be going down the hole
a
with the
90
jackhammer.
foot down tour.
Yeah.
No, I don't want no part of it.
I mean,
Yeah.
The legalities and insurance
Thank
alone.
you. Well, our insurance don't know about it, but
it's fenced off.
but
don't
we
worry.
fenced it off, and then old buddy over here left a big gap in the fence. And I just said, if a guest just walks and we can't hear from them, or an actor, slips in there,
Oh,
we're in
no.
trouble. So yeah,
It's like a doggy door size hole.
I don't know why he put it in there in the first place.
That all that means is when you finally do get to the bottom of the hole, there's gonna be random raccoons that went through that hole. That
Right.
fell to their death.
Yeah.
There's gonna
Probably,
be
yeah.
Raccoons and squirrels and shit
Yeah.
that just all just died.
Yeah,
I mean, that hole's crazy.
I don't know.
And then the front holes, the 2 holes up front.
Oh, so
Craters.
yeah. So, and this is one of the challenges we had. So, of course, I've dealt with every challenge in the haunted house game, but I haven't dealt with a land being developed in such a way. And so we were looking at the parking and found out that they have craters in the parking lot that's about 4 miles wide.
Oh.
And so I'm like, that's parking, but we had
That's
to
not 4
go
miles.
deep into this
to be able
to knock out the trees so that we can fill it up.
Yeah, we
We
didn't.
have parking. So that's been one of our challenges that we've been having.
It was funny learning how deep that hole was because we brought a dozer out there,
Big dozer.
a big dozer, and I don't run a dozer. Our business partner Sam DeFeo, shout out to him.
Sam.
How you doing, big booty? So, so I come up the property and Sam's supposed to run this dozer, and I worked late, so I show up about 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. I'm like, "Where are you at?" And I was mad because we just rented a dozer. It should be running. I can't see anything. I'm frustrated, and I look over and and there's a tree shaking. I'm like, what is that? Run down in the clear area, and the hole just drops. And he's in the hole just tearing stuff up.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he got the dozer into the hole, down in there, and he's just trying to like knock out trees.
I mean, that tree was shaking like a Tyrannosaurus stripper. It was shaking.
So
This is wild, man.
what is
I
the?
want to go in the hole. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You know you can, but I just won't. I won't mess with it.
He'll be going down there. Don't worry.
That movie just got to me, and I just can't. You have some real hybrid homies just chilling up there. Right. You know what I mean?
So
what is it?
How many Four Locos does it take to have the adventure?
No. My mom's watching this. What are you talking about?
Right.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, give a shout out to Mom.
Yay, my mom. Miss you.
What was you about to ask, man?
Oh, so what is the price point? So for the people listening that might want to come?
Yes.
How much is it for them to come in and?
Yeah, online price is $20. We made sure that it's like,
Nice.
And that's for adults and kids.
Adults and kids, yes.
Okay, cool.
We don't recommend kids. We recommend 13 and up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's real scary.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
For the younger kids, we're gonna have a pumpkin patch during the day.
Yeah, trunk or treat.
Oh,
a
nice.
trunk or treat.
Yeah, that's
Trunk or
going to
treat
be
for
for
the
one
kids.
day. We're giving them one day, so that they can wild out and have a
That's
good
what
time.
they need.
Yeah.
Just need that
And
one.
then we have a fast pass for our $30 on top of that, so it'll be $50.
Oh, that's skip
To
lines.
skip the line.
Yeah, right.
We have a
Okay.
VIP package that's about $65 online, $75, and that gives you the whole works. So.
Okay. What's the works?
The works.
Do y'all have zombie strippers?
You know what?
Oh, zombie strippers.
I have requests for those, but no, we don't.
Oh, okay.
You
can't do shit.
There's a lot of people out of work right now.
Jump on that pole. Yes, we do. Yes, I understand, but like we
scan through OnlyFans. You can
Yeah.
get a good
Make that happen quick and fast.
I got $40 in some makeup. What's up?
What's up?
Let me make you green.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are great ideas. Yeah. But I don't know if we.
There's a whole market on OnlyFans
Right.
we
Yeah.
never touched. I mean,
Whatever. But anyways.
Go ahead.
Then we got the 10 Scaredy Cat passes.
Uh-huh.
That's a group of 10. And it's and that's about $15 online, and then $20 at the door. So that's the best deal. If you have a group of friends that you guys want something to do, you want to come out of quarantine, straight out of the quarantine into something fun, I would do the Scaredy Cat, passes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We need some scaredy cat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bring the troops.
Yeah, the mothership.
Yeah,
We're
the
gonna bring
mothership.
baby.
Bring the mothership. Yeah, and then we're gonna have some vendors out there.
Yeah.
Serving and
course.
cheersing,
Okay.
and you can go shopping and all that good stuff.
Good deal.
Man,
Good
this
deal.
is- I like this.
Yeah.
Y'all really taking a grand idea, and you're putting the elements around it to where kids can be involved one
Right.
day. Independent entrepreneurs can get their money if they want to do some vending. I really like that. I like when people can incorporate multifaceted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's one of the things that I'm about too, and I think we see eye to eye on. And I want to make sure that we all can eat, we all can benefit from a community event.
Yeah.
And also our community events are benefiting charities as well, so that they can fundraise and bless and keep their purpose driven mission going.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's one thing my mom and dad taught me and raised me up. They said you got to give, give to the church, give to charity, and of course save and make money. So
If you want to receive the blessings, you got to give some blessings.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what that's all about, and so it is going to be a real, truly community event that we want to bring everybody, all shapes, sizes, race, and just have a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and show them the promo?
Yes.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
We
do
ready
that.
for it? Let's do
Yeah,
it.
go ahead. Somebody bring it in. Give me.
All right, guys. So we're here at WhodDat podcast, about to watch our commercial, Cryptid Trails. Check it out, guys.
There it is, y'all.
Shout out to D. Norstead, who brought it, who was a DP, director of photography, who came in and shot that from Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When you come-
and shout out to our whole creative team for actually coming through at last minute just to make that make that happen. So,
Oh, good deal, good deal.
You shot that in one night?
One night.
Oh,
Ended at 4 a.m.
oh, that's
Yeah.
grueling.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
when you're back in town, we going skydiving.
yeah,
Yo, you really want to go skydiving?
I'll go right now.
Man, let me know when you want to.
we should do a live.
Skydiving.
I've been trying to figure out how I could. Yes. I
Yeah,
would love
we should
to
do that. And actually, y'all should come and do a live show at Cryptid Trails.
Oh,
if
we
you
will.
want.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're all about being on location
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yes.
I'll put
Yeah.
you right in the midst
Hey.
of the hole.
We jump in that B. Say, well, we'll jump in
The
that
hole be
BMW.
right behind you. Yeah.
Can I
Tear out, man. We'll be right there.
All right, BMW,
I'll
let's
put
go.
a GoPro right here on my
Yes.
head, man.
Yes.
And have you go through the attraction. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
But we're only going to show a little bit of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course,
you
yeah,
can't.
of course.
It's an experience. You can't sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, I
Yeah.
wanna go in
Top
the
secret information right there.
Yeah.
I want to go in the hole
Yeah.
too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be
Go
like,
in the hole.
can we get some water?
Yeah.
Watch your head.
I won't go in the hole, but you can go.
I mean, because the way y'all explain it, it's 30.
Yeah,
Then,
and then-
you stop and you look down. It's
Yeah,
another
there's another.
60.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, it's crazy. They took a 30-foot ladder, dropped it down there, climbed down, and there's a little bit of a gap you could put your hand through, and they drop a rock, and they counted, when, I don't know how to do that stuff.
Right.
The Jim who did it can do anything, trust me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jason's-
Jason.
Jason's
Salone.
amazing to
Shout out to Jason and Lori.
So, how long is the event? Like,
So, good question. So, because of COVID, we have chopped up the event. So you're
Okay.
not. So normally that event would take about 5 hours duration, and the trail would be like 30 minutes. So now what we're doing time ticketing. Only
Okay.
because we don't want a lot of people just standing on top of each other. You know,
Right.
I don't want you to
Gotcha.
come back and say I caught COVID at Cryptid Trails. We don't want that.
Right.
So we
That's
want to
what
make sure
you
we
wanna hear.
protect everybody.
Right.
So we have time ticketing. So when you purchase your ticket, you'll be prompt to actually go into a virtual queue line. And that virtual queue line will you can see what times you can get in. Now, if it's filled up, you can't get into that time. So if it's 7 o'clock, you can't get into 7 o'clock, but you can get like to 7:30 or 8. Okay? And they're going to ask you to come in early. Once you come in, you get your ticket scanned. It's going to alert you on your phone. Say, hey, what's up? You ready to go through the woods?
right, nice.
Yeah, and so then you get to go through the woods. So you get to do that. I'm trying to get it where you can order your food on the app.
Right.
You can do all that and have that personal good experience, but we're not there yet.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
okay
you
though.
can-
I don't think people
yeah.
mind ordering their food the old school.
Yeah,
way.
I mean, yeah,
It
that's true.
give them something to do while they're waiting in the parking
Yeah,
lot.
but I'm from Cali. You know, Cali. We
Yes.
gotta be special.
Right.
We want that special VIP.
Fair warning, you're going to Cali a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cali, what's up, my Cali family? Yeah,
I
what's
still
up?
say we
Yeah.
was messenger pigeons.
In
Yeah.
Cali, if you order your food, it magically appears in your glove box.
Yeah.
You just open it.
Yeah, we need that. But like in
zero.
in the midst of like COVID, you see haunted houses. They're doing like this drive-through
Right.
experience. You know,
Right.
you get your car, you get to go in. You know, we didn't want to pivot that way. We wanted to stick. I said, look, we're outside in the trail. If someone coughs, it's going.
Yeah.
You know, and we have that experience.
It's
you know
not
that.
fog, it's Lysol.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah.
You pull up and you see this 16 acres, like, look at that fog.
Oh, you know, no,
Then
we
you get
put
out,
some
you're like, this is
Lysol. Yeah. We gonna disinfect
Yeah.
today.
Today.
So, but yeah, you walk in and then on the trail you experience the pathways. There's uneven ground. So please, you guys, do not come in hills. Girls, don't come in hills.
I'm
Do
definitely
not
bringing
come
a
in
girl.
hills.
Right.
Come in some
Definitely bringing a
Snickers,
girl.
some jeans. Get ready to
Right.
run. Get
Yeah.
ready to run. It's real scary.
I'm
And
bringing
then,
a girl some wedges so I
yeah.
can see her trip as much as possible.
and then you'll be climbing things. You'll be going on pathways that you have to have a choice, and that the choice you make is the fate of your group. So you make sure
Oh.
Wait a
you are
minute.
making
Oh.
the best choice for the
You're giving
group.
them bad advice. Women wear platforms and stuff so the guys can get away.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Go right here, man.
Some of them that love their girl gonna be dragging them through the experience, and they gonna be holding up the lines. I can't
Yeah.
do that, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Just run and run out because the
We
reason
have a
why
home for a reason.
once they go through the attraction and they get their food and have their experience, we're not gonna be exiting out
Yeah.
because there's another group of people will be coming in.
Right.
So yeah,
It's kind of like a walking drive-through, basically.
Yeah, it allows us to
Yeah.
disinfect and bring in the next party, the next guest. So yeah.
Since you mentioned this kind of off topic, but it's on topic, whatever. Since you mentioned that some guy that loves his girl gonna be dragging her through, I just want to ask this question: in what situation? Because in every movie, the guy always has to protect the girl.
Yes.
In what situation do you leave her behind and just hope
When
that
she
gets
falls the second time, not the third time, the second time.
The
If
second
she-
time.
you
Llamas.
leave
Yeah.
because
She
like,
tripping.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
Oh, she tripping. So yeah.
Yeah, you leave her. You leave her the second time. You say, "Sorry,
I tried.
I tried.
I already tried.
Now
Yeah.
you're just a distraction, so I gotta get away."
What about you, Bryce?
Llamas, man, I don't mess with them. That's my golden rule. I always go back for everybody, no matter what. But llamas, you're SOL.
Llamas.
Yeah, when I was attacked and kind of fiddled with by a llama that one time named Elvis.
Fiddled with?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, I don't know the story.
Yeah,
What
hold
are
on,
you talking
hold on.
about?
What are we talking about here?
So this is back when I was younger, 16 or 17, and I arrived to a barn party. I mean, it's an exotic farm. They got deers and antelope and weird animals out there. There's a llama named Elvis who hates males.
Oh.
And my buddy, right, he's like, hey, man, listen. I'm like, what? That llama over there? Yeah. It hates men. Cool. You gonna go mess with it? Yeah. That was all I needed. So next thing I know, I'm thinking I'm all that in a bag of chips. Because I got a new pearl button up, cowboy look. I got a cowboy hat on. Thinking I'm all that. And my buddy's like, all right, let's go mess with this llama. We over there, swap, and it runs away. Just we're dumb kids mess around trying to play with it. And we get close, start spitting. I should have learned step
Yeah, they
one.
spit.
Don't mess with it. Next thing you know, it starts running. And my buddy's like, all right, when he gets close, dart. And in my mind, I'm thinking we're going to do like Olay and turn to the side. No, let me tell you what happened. I got my stuff rocked. That thing came right at me, stepped aside, got knocked over. Next thing I know, I see my buddy, Little Elk, running over it and punches a llama. I've never seen. He gets this.
Paco. Great reaction.
That was the llama fight, yo.
Yeah.
That was the llama fight.
No, we fought 3 times that day.
Oh, well, hold on.
Yeah. So, I was trying to get away. He wanted round 2 and 3.
Oh my god.
So
The
I'm,
llama took that lick and was like, we're going here. Okay.
So my buddy can outrun me. I'm a big old boy. And he outruns me. And I'm watching him run. I'm trying to get away from this llama. He jumps. I'm like, why is he... Before I get that thought from my head, I trip in the barbed wire. And I fall.
Oh.
I trip and I'm trying to get up as quick as I can. Yeah, that llama is mounting me and biting the top of my head. Let me tell you.
Why you in barbed
That's
wire?
what you get. That's what you
I
get.
know, right?
Yeah, being out there with a llama.
And
Right.
my buddy hurt his hand, so he just runs, jumps, and kangaroo kicks his thing.
Wow.
That's a buddy, though.
Yeah,
That's a ride or die.
Save
yeah,
him
that's
from
a
the
ride or
llama.
die.
Friend,
Yeah,
right?
he
Yeah.
came after me,
My
saved me.
homeboy's in barbed wire
Yeah.
being attacked by a llama.
Yeah.
What do? I already punched it. My hand hurts.
Yeah.
I gotta kick him.
Brandon, you know how we roll, though. We busting shots.
For real.
If we can't take them physically, then we
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
And Tennessee's a carry state,
As soon
guys.
as-
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure the llama would have knocked me over. So
Yeah, right.
as soon as that llama would have knocked me over, it wouldn't have been the first punch. It was like, oh. He would have looked at
Shoot him in the
me
big
like,
toe.
man, he almost got us.
Can you cook a llama? You know what I mean?
Call britches.
Can we make some llama shoes? Like, what can we do with this llama?
Get some llama
Skin
jerky.
ain't that bad. Let's get
I know, make a llama
We can sell some
comforter.
belts.
I don't know. Now, Who Dat Podcast, we do not encourage any violence towards
Yeah.
animals or animal
Please don't.
cruelty. This is all in good fun.
Yes.
Okay.
That was not intended to be like that.
Right.
But I
Do not
will
assault
say-
llamas.
But I will say, we did say 2020 was the year of the hustler. That's some good hustle mentality.
Yeah.
right
Right.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot the llama.
Shoot the llama.
Sell vests and belts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Best M belts. Yeah. Yeah.
It comes as a package.
Right. I mean, and if you want my business spin on it, then you're not putting money out for food for the llama. So
Yeah.
it's cost efficient.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
long run, you're selling the shoes and
Hey,
You
golden
need
rule.
llama maintenance?
Yeah.
None of that. You don't need none of that.
Look, so pretty much, all in all, don't mess with llamas.
Yes,
Exactly.
slaves.
Shoot them and make them come up. That's all.
Yeah.
That's it.
Llamas got them hands. You get your ass whooped by that llama out there. Hey, after this podcast, niggas ain't even gonna have pits no more. They gonna have llamas.
I got
They gonna have llamas. That llama roll in the yard. Hey, took care of him.
Man, dude rolled up on me and said he was going. I still owed him $25. I said I ain't got your 25. He tried to do something. My llama came.
Yeah, there you go.
I hit that nigga with the llama drama. Shit.
I just take that one more step. I started applying for my permits for an ostrich.
An ostrich?
What?
Yeah.
Don't be punching them ostriches.
No. I was gonna put it in the front
They
yard.
fight, yeah. They're
Ostriches are
mean. They'll claw you
man.
up. Yeah.
For real. I almost had to get the jacket with an ostrich in front of my kids, man.
Yeah.
Man,
Where-
we went to the safari park.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you should check that out
would.
while you're here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a drive-through.
Zoom.
Oh,
animal
y'all got that?
safari. Yeah.
Okay.
And you feed the animals out the car window.
From the window.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Right, I wouldn't want insurance
Yeah.
on that. On a
But the
rat.
ostriches though, but they disrespectful. They was just
Yeah.
disrespectful. Like the ostriches, that they had llamas out there. Llamas was cool. They come up, they eat out the little.
Lies.
They come up, they eat out the little bowl you had.
Yeah.
Go on about the day. I fed a bull. He was cool. Ostriches very disrespectful. They
Yeah, they
they
are.
move in gangs.
Yeah, they are.
And so like 3 of them came up to the window, but it was the one on the farthest to the right.
Look
He
at
came in the car.
Yeah, with the
and
neck.
then came in, looked at
There's
me.
the neck.
So I'm in the driver's seat, so I'm like,
Yeah.
and all I could say was that I knew he didn't know English, but all
No.
I could say was, "You jump, I'm fire on you." That's all I could say.
And then see they hit you with them tweaker eyes.
Yeah,
They got
yeah.
the big
And they look to the
eyes.
side. Yeah.
The
You don't know
tweaker
what's
eyes.
going
Yeah.
on.
They're all in your face.
You don't
Yeah.
know what he might do.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking at you.
You got some powder.
You gotta tell Big Bird this ain't Sesame Street.
Right. They're just there. And, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
I
bro.
almost fired on that damn ostrich, man.
Yeah.
I was in the front seat. I only had 2 options: either drive off, keep the ostrich in the car, or I'm gonna have to punch the ostrich in the face.
Punch the house.
Yeah, man. But my son,
Again, we don't hit.
he
Yeah.
was in the passenger seat and he just leaned over and had like the food and just fed the ostrich like dead in front of me, and I was just like,
And he saved the
saved the
day.
whole thing. Saved
Yeah.
the whole
Ostrich
thing.
dropping like they eating some chips, dropping
In your face,
crumbs in
looking
your
at
lap.
looking at you. Yeah.
Disrespectful, just all in my lap and everything. I'm just like, all right.
Say something. It's like that.
That's good.
It's like that old elderly family member you got that's just eating and talking
Yeah.
and,
And it's just
Spitting all over the
chips.
place.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say something.
I've been here before you got here.
Yeah.
Hey, you paid to see me.
Yeah. That's right.
Fully immersive.
Yep. I wonder. I bet you they make big money doing that.
Yeah. They have
Yeah,
to.
got to.
Drive through safari, and then people pay to feed your animals that you gotta pay
Right.
to feed.
Yeah.
They got high overhead. You gotta think about all that.
What you mean?
Bringing all those animals in, and I don't think the feed you give them is the feed they have to have every day. But I could be wrong.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
because the
Smart on
feed you
that.
give them, all of them eat the same feed. And
Yeah.
I know for sure an ostrich and a bull gotta eat different.
Different
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But they were eating from the same bowl?
That
Yeah.
same type
Wow.
of food. I don't know what it was. It was animal crack though.
I
All
mean,
of them ate it. All of them
We
ate it.
putting too much on here because if you think about it, if I opened a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos and
Cool
passed them down,
Big
We
Bird
will
gonna eat
all
it.
be eating some
and
Cool
then
Ranch.
you know,
Yeah.
then I open up a bag of Cheetos and
Yeah.
I pass them down.
Yeah.
Them animals ain't looking at us talking about they all can't just be eating the same.
They're like these Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
all eating these.
Yeah.
Doritos.
Man.
So I don't know.
That's cool y'all got
It's
that.
very
That's
cool
cool
though.
that you got that.
It's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very cool. I think they got shut down right after we left though.
What?
Yeah, they weren't feeding the animals.
What?
I guess
this
they
true,
were dependent-
folks?
I guess they no for real. I guess
No, wait, hold on. We're gonna have to reserve it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a letter from them talking
I'm
about
still-
y'all
Yeah.
announced we shut down
Yeah.
and we
you can
didn't.
Google it. I'm for real.
What?
Look,
For real.
somebody do a fact check.
Yes.
I'm not riding
Please
with
fact
you.
that.
I'm gonna rewind
Fact check that, guys.
and I'm gonna stop your ass right there. Okay?
And the whole time I was telling this story, I knew that this was gonna be the ending. I was like,
Yeah,
this is gonna suck. But
I don't know.
Right after we left,
Check
they got
into
shut
it.
down.
If y'all know if the safari park is shut down.
In Alamo, Tennessee, it got shut down.
Let's check it out.
Go.
We've got an elephant sanctuary in
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Alaska. Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's how
They
y'all
need
should.
saving.
That's how y'all should end. Y'all like a
end up in
fucking
an
zombie elephant,
Just chilling.
No, you gotta have motherfucking rampage through.
No, go ahead. Tell him. Tell him.
No, don't get him with live animals because I got in trouble. We had a whole 30-minute meeting how I can't bring a tiger out there.
You darn Skippy, you can't bring no talk.
Listen, man, if we get a tiger, it's part of the haunt. It's scary, and security is on point. Bill's over there acting up.
Security is on point.
Bill's over there
tiger.
acting up.
Type of
We're gonna bring Tigger out. Come here.
See, I can't trust
King on
security.
Netflix. That's
Right.
what this was.
They'll run.
Really?
You gonna tell me if you can assure me Ryan and Josh can stop that tiger? I don't believe that. I'd be like,
Right?
no, that tiger is king.
He saw Joe Exotic and was like, he's got the right ideas.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what he did.
If you seen some of our employees, they gonna get pulled by a tiger. Trust me.
Oh my God.
Big boy Slim ain't Slim.
Yeah. What's up, Judge? How you doing?
We love you, buddy.
So at what point did you want to introduce the tiger? Was it just gonna be like in a cage? You walk past like we got a
It
tiger?
didn't work with the
Really?
story. So I don't know what he's talking about. It didn't work with no
That's
story.
just one of them times you like, we got some money.
Well,
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
We can do this.
Tiger.
I've always loved exotic animals. Like I tried to get a crocodile when I was real young, and I've
That's a whole nother business venture, though.
Yeah.
no, this is just personal pets. I've always been a fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the business partner, he wanted some
Savannah cat.
Savannah cat.
Yeah, he can get a Savannah cat, but I can't get a tiger. That's
No,
his name would be Tigger.
Because-
Tigger, he'll be cuddly.
Do you
Because
hear
when
this?
you name the biggest, scariest animals, they say lions, tigers, bears.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Savannah cat's not in that.
Thank you.
So,
I want to get one of the scary ones. No.
Yeah.
No.
I like scary things. You know, I've swam with sharks in the wild and in
look,
captivity.
we call that shit white people shit, okay? Like, we are not fucking with
Speak
those
the truth.
swimming
Yeah,
with sharks. You got 3 people sitting here that's like,
How
no.
many,
Yeah,
how many
no,
black
you're
people
right.
died in
Yeah.
Jaws?
What?
How many black people died in Jaws? Exactly.
Exactly. We weren't in the water.
Exactly. We
got me there.
Even Spielberg knew we got
Yeah,
to keep
he
it
was like,
real.
no, yeah.
We go, Jaws go to Crenshaw, so. Yeah, Slauson.
Facts.
You don't get attacked by sharks when you're only mid shin high in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a selfie like,
Yeah.
as far as we're going.
Best life.
But what was so crazy because of COVID, we were all quarantined, and the animals start coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they start swimming in our beaches. Then they start coming into our city.
That should tell us something,
Right.
there, dude.
And when I think in California, someone got eaten up by a shark
Great
attacked
white?
him. Yeah. And because he was out, he wanted to surf. He didn't want to quarantine. He decided to go out and
Even
surf.
nature says
and,
stay home.
Yeah. And the shark was like, "Oh, what's up?"
I mean,
Attacked him. Yeah.
That's like when you riding down the street and you pull up on a good rib joint. Oh shit, they got
Yes.
some ribs. That's
Yeah.
how that shark
Yeah,
felt.
that shark- yeah,
Shark was
yeah.
just chilling. Was like, oh,
Oh
shit.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, what is this?"
Caucasian.
Yeah.
I found some Caucasian.
Good.
I had that in a while.
It's been a while. I thought they closed all them shops
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, got him.
But that shows you how fast, like, you know, like on National Geographic, they're like after humans, and they'll show you how the world's gonna be when everybody leaves and stuff. It's gonna be faster than that.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Go ahead. Go ahead. What you
Quarantine
about
for
to
like 4 months, and then and that's
already
all,
animals
That's
was
all
there.
it took for
Yeah.
deers to be like,
Yeah. 4 months. Yep.
cars ain't hitting us no
It
more.
was like the ozone layer has
Yeah,
repaired
repaired itself. Yeah, we stopped it. We stopped living. Right, we stopped, operating, and the Earth was healing itself.
Really
Yeah.
fast, immediately.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
it showed us as soon as you guys stop doing the things that you
You
already
do
know
it.
that is messing it up.
Which is a tip. It's a fact, guys.
Yeah.
We need to start changing our
It
ways.
is.
Yeah,
The waters of Venice,
I like it.
the waters of Venice were like swimmable again.
Yeah.
and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
It only took 4 months.
4 months.
It's been like that 100 years.
We
did
should
it
do
4
that every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
Take out 4 months.
4 months and let it chill. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna let this shit die down.
It'll live longer.
They
Yep.
could give us May, June, July, August, man.
Oh, that's
They not
it's
there
just
working
summer,
in.
kid, summer.
Yeah,
That's
that's
exactly
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Just give us the summer off
But
as
we
a
gotta be-
whole.
But the thing is,
world.
when I was quarantined, I was freaking out. I don't know about
Were
y'all.
you? No.
Yeah.
We was
See, I wasn't
we was
gaming.
still
I didn't
having
have.
guests on the show.
You were? See, I was locked up.
if you was watching us through the
Yeah,
quarantine, you
probably,
like,
yeah.
They ain't paying attention to
Nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started doing club WhodDat every
What?
Friday. We
Yeah,
brought
we were
the
spinning
DJ.
records and DJing over
Wow.
the internet and stuff and taking tips and stuff. It was
Wow.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The
So who
hustle
DJs? Who
mentality.
spins?
Yeah.
Both of them.
What is-
Yeah.
We're
Let's go,
bringing on
WhodDat.
guests to come
Let's go.
spin.
Who that? All right. Okay.
Yeah, it was a good time.
For y'all grand opening, you need us to come
Yeah,
through.
Yeah, we'll be
Come
talking.
Spin some records.
We'll be
man.
talking.
Quarantine messed up some money, man. We got booked to do a party just from doing the online
Yes,
stuff, man.
it
And
was
then he had to
good.
It's
cancel
that
the
reset.
party.
Yeah.
That reset.
Yup.
Mhm.
Good job, guys.
So it's been
We're
interesting.
podcasters, photographers, videographers.
The whole
and
shebang bang.
DJs.
Yeah.
The whole shebang
That's
bang.
good.
Yes. We can do your whole after party.
Nice.
Broadcasted, all that shit.
Nice.
There's
Nice.
just one bartender.
Hey.
I got my ABC license
Yeah.
yet.
Well, we should be talking.
Yeah,
We should
yeah.
be talking for Halloween, Halloween party coming up.
We definitely should
Yeah.
do something big for Halloween.
Yeah.
That'd be
And I
great.
really do want to get my ABC license.
Okay.
That's just cool to have.
Can you have that as a council member?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
under a
that
different
would-
LLC.
That
Yeah,
would
right.
change the whole council meeting
Yeah,
too.
right.
Right.
We're
You
not
like,
getting
hey,
anywhere on this
let's
policy.
just-
We're all arguing. Just
Yeah.
let's wait a minute.
Yeah,
turn
Hold
up.
on.
Cheers. 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 Yeah.
Tip
Yeah.
bartender. Tip
Yeah.
bartender.
Bartender.
And
That's what's up.
Leave the money with the stenographer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
if you're going to do the ABC license, you got to do one thing. You got to make a mint julep, please. I can't find anybody in town.
He's
to
been
make me
wanting this drink forever.
What is this
a
drink?
mint julep.
Applebee's ain't got it.
Apple. I mean, I've went to bars everywhere, and I can't get anybody to make me a mint julep. I had to go all the way to Rome, Italy, to get a mint julep.
Isn't that crazy? He said Tennessee ran out of mint.
Like, come on.
I was like, what? All the bars we ain't got mint.
It's a
Oh, you
southern
ain't got
drink.
mint. Go buy some. We ain't
grab
got
some.
mint.
They come
Kroger's
in
across
packs.
the street.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
Wow.
what is a mint julep? What goes into a mint julep? What is that?
Definitely mint, maybe julep. I don't know, man. It's good.
Let me
It's
Google it.
refreshing.
Look, yeah, hold on. Yeah, so you're missing a business opportunity here.
Uh-oh.
Selling mint?
Mint juleps that you learn to
He's
make.
stuck on that
If
mint
nobody is selling this shit,
You
sell
make
it.
Yeah.
Sell it.
Well,
See,
let's
entrepreneurship.
if we can sell. He might
I love the
have bad
entrepreneurship mindset.
taste.
Listen,
but
I-
he might have bad taste. Let's see what goes into it before we decide we're gonna start entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You might just want
Yeah.
the worst drink ever, and that's why you can't find it.
I think it's like Kentucky's national drink or whatever.
Is it?
Kentucky's national drink.
I believe so. I could be wrong.
The
But you know,
state's
they
national
race
drink.
horses over there, so I don't know much. So they.
Enjoy a mint julep with bullet whiskey. Let's see mint julep recipe.
I'm already there with the whiskey. I'm liking this. I'm liking this start.
Hold on, we're gonna see. Classic mint julep recipe.
Come on.
Hold on.
Come on.
It's loading. It's loading. Oh, ooh, ooh. It just hit me with enter my birthday.
The mint julep.
Just to get the recipe, I gotta be. What kind of shit is in here? Cocaine, heroin.
Oh no, they found out.
Oh no, they found out.
Right. It says, how do you say that? Is that Bullet Bourbon? B-U-L-L-E-I-T.
Just make it up, no one knows.
Yeah, bullet bourbon, sugar, mint leaves,
And
water.
water. That's easy.
I mean, like, how can I not
You need
get
a
that?
jigger. I don't know what a jigger is. What is a jigger?
I think it's like a spoon.
Okay.
All right.
How to make it?
Words that have
Muddle
ignorant
mint
in it
leaves,
make you
sugar,
gotta be
and
careful.
splash of water in a rocks glass or julep cup. Add bullet bourbon, water, and fill glass with crushed ice and stir. Garnish with fresh mint. That's easy, bro.
Yeah, they did at the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, you gotta understand, I'm a simple man. At
A
that
simple
point,
man.
at that point, I'm just gonna pour me a glass of whiskey and I'll be done with
He
it.
said, "Why am I adding water to whiskey?"
Right. I'm thinking we about to really come into something. I look, sugar, water, whiskey, mint. Like, what?
You take a pack of Kool-Aid, we on to something.
I know, right? Like, there's more steps to making ramen. You know what I mean?
Ooh, some ramen sound good.
Yeah.
Do y'all have ramens in Cali?
Of course.
All right, but they don't.
They have more types of
Choices.
ramen than we do. Like a whole...
Like shrimp.
Yeah. No.
No.
definitely
Like
get
different type of ramen, different type of noodles.
They have whole ramen restaurants in
Yeah.
Cali, man.
Yeah.
Ramen got restaurants.
Shit,
Yeah.
yes. And
They're out there. Yeah.
Are you talking about ramen like the brand, or are you talking like that type
the
of food?
style.
The style.
The
Okay,
style,
yeah.
yeah.
I love po
Yeah.
in Atlanta.
Well, I love pho
Pho.
in Atlanta.
Pho is good.
Pho
yeah,
is
it's pho.
good.
Yeah, the pho
good.
bowls. They got them out,
Did he
and they
Take
it's
you
on
to the
point.
Thai place down here yet?
No, he didn't take me
There's
anywhere.
a Thai place
He
here.
didn't take me
Yeah,
down.
down
I'm waiting for
What is the
it.
Thai? Von D's. Von D. It's a Thai infusion place
Okay.
in downtown Columbia.
Wait, it's Italian
infusion. You know what I mean? They-
All
they
right.
got-
Who that reviews, they can go with it.
Yeah. Maybe we should do it. But yeah, it's Thai place. You get Thai tea. You get your pho.
Okay.
And it's a rooftop piano bar.
Stop
What?
playing.
Yes, I know you
See,
missed that. Them
see,
words.
yeah.
Yes, look.
That's in Cali. That's in
Stop
Cali.
playing.
Yeah, stop playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get a counter of how many times he mentions Cali in
That's
the
okay.
podcast?
That's okay.
Yeah, let's look at a
You
dinger.
will visit one day, and then
You
will
will
know.
understand.
You
You're
will
like,
understand what he goes
look
through.
at all
yeah.
this shit to do, and then you'll look in your wallet and be like, I don't have enough money to do
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
this
Thank
shit.
you. Thank you. That's
Yes,
it. That's
yeah.
Cali for you.
They ain't
Yeah.
ready for my country buncture rearing out there. Let
No,
me
they're
tell you
not.
that.
They'll love you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They'll love you.
Yeah.
They'll love you.
That's
You go
like Vegas.
anywhere other than the South with your accent, they love you.
Yeah.
They
Cali people vacation in Vegas.
Yes.
So when I'm in Vegas, I meet all these Cali folks, and we're both like, I know for a fact, because we're out there, we're like, man, we ain't got enough money to do all this shit. Me and the Cali folks looking at it.
Yeah.
So I know, like, Cali's got a lot to do, but Vegas also has
That's
a ton of shit to do.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
no matter, I've been to Vegas 3 times, and no matter how much money I bring to Vegas, it's never enough.
It's never enough.
Gambling not included.
Right. It's never
Yeah,
enough.
like I went
They
out there.
pop up new, like they'll like upsell you on the
Right.
streets.
Yes,
On
they
the streets,
will.
yeah. Oh yeah.
They're like, oh, you going to see Tim Allen? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I got these VIPs and these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
like,
You want to drink? I got this hurricane, and then we're gonna put some shots in it. It's gonna be
Yeah.
another. Yeah, they'll upsell you
right
in Vegas,
there,
yeah.
and then they'll try and sell you pussy at the same time.
Yes, they will.
Yeah. All
I
at the
went with my
same
mom.
time.
My mom said, "Stop looking down." They had magazines all
All over the ground.
all on the floor. You like what?
Look, you walking, look in Vegas.
Yeah.
You walking and there's books blowing by on the floor, and the
the wind.
pages are flipping.
And you
and
see
like,
every spread.
and you looking at all these women, and it's like there's a contact number. There's a, you know what I mean? Like you can order, like you looking at some
Yeah.
shoes in a Payless ad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
East
that.
Coast for women.
It's like
Yes.
that.
Wow.
It's like that.
It's like that
They
out
go
there.
down there, over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Some direction.
it's crazy.
Oh, talk about putting a stop to everything. What about the prostitutes during COVID? They lost a lot of.
They lost.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know if
I
they
would-
did
It depends on
And
each
that-
market.
It's
I-
fixed.
I will give you
OnlyFans.
some head, but I got this face mask on.
Sorry, mom.
Yeah. There's so much to say. So much to say about this.
I just
She's
thought
going
about
to
it.
stop
I'm
liking me
concerned.
after this.
I just got concerned. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
was like,
No, but
wow.
those are good concerns. But yeah, I think it's because each market is different. You know,
Yeah.
depending on the cases. You know?
Right.
I hear Tennessee is good, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Yeah, they
So-
still running
than
full
New York
speed.
and Cali. So yeah.
I wonder, see, for me, I wonder how many people's relationships and marriages ended because they were stuck at home.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
No comment.
Oodles.
Oh,
Oodles,
no
man.
comment.
No
Oh,
comment.
no.
I know some people that may be watching, and I just don't want to go there. But
The
yeah,
divorce rate was 65 when you could get out the house.
Right.
I mean, just along what we had a rise in domestic violence. Like people, they had to put domestic violence commercials on, saying if you're in trouble, you know, call in because it's
Right.
been crazy. People realize.
Text me you want some lemon pepper wings with honey mustard, and I'll know you getting your ass whooped. No, that's what it was. That's the truth. That's the way to text me. You bought some new purple Converse with pink socks, and I know that means you getting your ass whooped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yes.
Then the very next commercial, but stay home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Yeah.
If you-
It'd be like
They
that.
had codes, man.
Yeah.
That's wild. Man.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of divorce just jumped because of COVID, man. But it's the fall. It's all right. They'll be getting back together.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Cuffing season.
Yeah, it's cuffing season.
We should take a minute to talk about cuffing season.
Okay, what is that?
You don't know what cuffing season is?
No.
Oh, hold on.
Whoa, hold
on.
up.
These are
Yes.
racist.
We about to. Who that about
Y'all
to?
want to school me
Yes.
on that. Okay.
Can I break it down? Would you want to break it down?
I'll start and you can finish.
All right,
Okay.
come on. Let me put
So,
I really can't see.
cuffing season is what follows summer. Okay.
Okay.
When summer's over with and the weather's starting to get cold, let me get in here close. When the weather is starting to get cold, and everyone wants to, stay inside and cuddle and do all that bullshit. That's when
Baby, it's cold outside.
when they come from the hot girl summer and it cools down a little bit, and now they want to be at home. So they go find a boyfriend to bring and they cuff them. It's cuffing season. Now, here's the thing about cuffing season. Cuffing season lasts through all the fun couple holidays. Halloween.
That's my part. Let me
Go.
explain that part.
Hold on. Here,
Okay.
pass
Go
it
ahead.
on.
Pass the mic.
All right. Cuffing season is actually we in the preseason right now.
This
Okay.
is this is
We
the
preseason.
draft.
Yeah, this
Okay.
draft. This is draft time right now. This
Yes.
is draft time. So from August after school starts.
Okay.
After school starts, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gets back to their regular life, and then all the way through September.
Everything slows down.
Exactly. They trying to figure out, who's in the market. You know what I mean? Who's my top rate
Right.
contenders? That type
Right.
of thing. So then October gets, and we know halfway through October, especially by Halloween, it's gonna start being cold. You gotta wear sweaters and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's when you start really locking down. That's who you start seeing. Who you gonna take them trips to Gatlinburg with, that type of thing.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
you going? You know what I'm saying? Who
Yeah.
who
The
likes
mountains.
the
The
same?
mountains.
Yeah. Who likes the same type of movies as you? Type stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Who that type of thing.
Survey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you already got your prospects. You gotta make sure that the terms of the contract is what y'all both agree on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So then right after Halloween, once you hit November, you know what I'm saying? Now we in a real deal. You know what I mean? It's like that. That we here now. So that's you take your person that. Yeah, no, that's not the playoffs.
Not the playoffs.
It's not the playoffs yet.
Okay.
You take your person that your Halloween boo, you know what I mean? And Halloween this year, y'all can really get some boo time. We get an extra hour, you know what I'm saying? And it's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
But so you go into
Yes, it is.
yeah. So you go into November with we just gonna keep it real. You got three main contenders on your team. You know what I'm saying? Team A usually got about three. Not saying I do, saying this is what happens on the street.
Go ahead, tell it.
So you get your three.
Yeah.
Then somebody gonna mess up because it's holiday time.
Okay.
Somebody gonna be like, I ain't got the money to be dealing
Yeah.
with you. I gotta pay. I gotta get gifts. I gotta do that.
Or they don't have the money to deal with you and you. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
well,
'Cause
hey.
they all playing the same
Keep it
sport.
real,
Y'all
yeah.
all playing ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody gonna
So-
have to flop.
So by Thanksgiving, because that's the third week of November.
Yep.
That's why you had that family member that always brings somebody new. They made it through.
That's
They
cuffing.
was in their cuffing. So
Okay.
then whoever come to the
I'm with you.
Thanksgiving, who you spend the Thanksgiving with, or who let you come over and get a
Yeah.
plate at their family house,
Yeah.
that's when you know, all right.
You made it through the
You,
cups.
Yes.
and then you in the real deal. You in
Can
the
I
great.
jump in for a second? Come on. Okay. So what Thanksgiving is really a job interview to see if we gonna get you some shit for Christmas.
Yeah, come
Mm.
Yes, you know what I
Real
mean?
talk.
Our family, are they gonna buy you that sweater, that cologne?
bomb.
Drop a bomb. So when you bring that person to Thanksgiving, that's the interview for Christmas.
New Year's,
New Year's.
and
Right.
Valentine's.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. Go
Wow.
ahead. Go ahead back in there.
So once you get through Christmas, that's regular. You want to boo for Christmas. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So from Thanksgiving, it's like, all right, you did good. You know what I'm saying? My grandmama ain't talk about you after you left. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. My uncle
Yeah.
ain't want to fight you. You know?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah.
This worked. So then you hit Christmas, y'all spend that time together. You go into New Year's because everybody wants somebody to kiss at midnight.
Yeah,
that type
yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
So you're like, all right, this
There
one
it
kind of
is.
good. So that's the thing though, because the playoffs start after New Year's.
That
after
is
you
true.
get that so that the playoff time, if the person you was with New Year's Eve makes it to Martin Luther King Day, then it's something real. You know what I'm saying? It's something
Wow.
real. So
That's the play-by-play.
yeah. So
Right.
after you hit MLK Day, all you doing is riding it through to Valentine's.
So y'all made
That's the
something
Super
up
Bowl.
during winter? That's all y'all did.
Because it gets cold here.
No,
man.
we didn't make this up. All we did was diagnose it.
Wow.
This
Think
happens
about it. This happens every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't something that we.
Wow,
They
that's
bring
cool.
new people
yeah.
to Thanksgiving in
Yo,
California.
Yeah,
Inbox.
yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't,
The play-by-play.
Yeah.
I love how you did
and
that.
how y'all did it with
Yes.
winter. I mean, when it
Yes.
gets cold, you gotta get a cuffing season.
Now here's the
cuffing
thing.
season.
Wow.
People who boo up during the off season, okay, most of the time, it's because your ass was entertaining, or you had, or they like the drugs you had, or the partying you were doing, or you traveled a whole
Right.
bunch.
By Easter, that's
Right.
all done.
Yeah.
By
Right.
Easter.
It's
I
that.
just,
Yeah.
I just had an October double wedding canceled. They both, two couples getting
Wow.
canceled.
Wow.
Canceled that shit.
Who doubles a wedding?
Look,
They didn't
we're not gonna
pass,
They're
yeah.
friends of mine. I'm not getting into that.
Okay. But they canceled.
They canceled. That cuffing
Yep.
season, that real shit about
That's-
to come.
yeah.
That real. That,
So that's the test.
yes.
Wow.
Yes. And
Yeah.
after Valentine's Day, you pretty much like, all right, we're gonna see how long this lasts.
Yeah.
By Easter, you gearing up for summertime again. Ain't no reason to have no boo.
Yeah.
Wow.
You trying to get your summer body together.
Yeah. That's
See,
real
that's when you
talk,
start
y'all.
seeing those posts like, I'm gonna
That's
get
real
good
talk.
for the summertime.
Yeah.
That's right after Easter. Now,
Wow.
if they stay
Yes.
together, if they stay together past Easter and they get their summer bodies good together.
Oh, they gonna get married.
They gonna get
Yeah,
married.
man,
They gonna
yeah.
get
Fucking married.
They good.
Wow.
They good. They
Yeah.
good. And most likely, if you make it to the following cuffing season, y'all gonna have a baby.
Yeah. Yes. So let me tell you.
Woo.
Yeah, I know that's a lot. Your inbox is gonna
It'll be-
slowly pick up.
I think I got one already.
Yeah.
I just know it's all who that. They're like Miller. But yeah, if you guys want to cuff some seasons at Cryptid Trails, you guys can. Go out to cryptidtrails.com and have cuffing seasons there.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
That
cuffing
ain't
that
great
plug
season.
in.
trial,
Cuffing
too.
season
Gotta get that plug
friendly.
in. Yeah.
That's a great
Yeah.
trial. Too.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's a great
See if he
trial.
gonna drag you, leave you,
Yeah. Or carry you.
or carry you. Yeah,
Yes.
which one?
Do not come to Cryptid Trails with me thinking I'm gonna drag you through.
No.
I'm not even like these guys. You don't even have to trip once. If you run faster than me, I'll pull the back of your shirt.
Let's go. Yeah, keep it real. Keep it
I'm
real.
keeping it all the way real. You better stretch before you come out there with
That's right. This is the Olympics.
Going on the
This
with
is going to be the
Brandon tonight.
Olympics. Good, good,
Because if
good.
I'm running and you following me too close, I'll juke you.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you do that tripping shit.
There she
The
is.
legs swing.
There she is. You got it.
Yeah, yeah. That's good.
I just
Good
not
talk right there.
Don't be the
Hey,
slowest.
she hit the ground talking about Brandon. I drove.
I got. You told me to hold the key.
Right? You don't hold the keys. I got the keys.
That's
what's
the
up.
funny thing
Yeah.
when the guy tries to be tough, goes through his ass is really the chicken right there. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Let me. Ain't no. You want to see a man freak out, run a chainsaw in between his legs. He'll
No,
fly.
no.
You may get some. Look, I've done that before. I got some squirts. I got some peas.
I want to ask that.
Yeah.
What was the? Because you've done 22, you've done 10
Yeah.
years. Tell me
Double
your most
pass outs.
memorable reactions
Yes,
that you.
yes.
I think the one sad one. This is a sad one. I was working at Not Scary Farm. Not Scary Farm. I played Principal D Skinner at Hatchet High.
You had
And
Principal
that's-
Skinner.
Yeah, I was Principal D Skinner.
Oh.
That was my character name, and I had a
Oh.
chainsaw at the end of Hatchet High, and I was out there. And typically, when you are at Not Scary Farm, they say, "Hey, look, this is for 13 and up. Don't bring your kids." And you know, you in a tight space, you in narrow pathways. You got monsters coming out in your face, drooling, sweating. You know, and I had this chainsaw. I was like, and I bust through, and this dude brought his baby infant up to their face.
Oh no.
While I had a chainsaw in the baby's face.
Oh no.
I was so mad. I'm like, I know you want to get. I know you want to have fun, parents, young
gotta
parents.
call DCS.
But you need. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But it's time for you to get a babysitter. If you could pay for those tickets to Not Scary Farm, get a babysitter. That's all I'm saying.
don't be-
But the fact of, you couldn't find a babysitter. You brought the baby.
Yeah.
But in the moment of danger, you used the baby.
Yes, as a barricade. So he had the baby. The wife or the girlfriend had the stroller behind him.
Put that thing back in where it
And I was just like, what are we doing, people?
What is going on?
What is going on?
They had a conversation in the car.
Yeah, they should.
They
They
had a
should.
conversation in the car.
They should. Yeah, because that was ridiculous.
Ryan, can we talk about what happened with the chainsaw?
Yeah.
Right.
I just
Yeah,
got scared.
you
I
put
just
a little
got scared.
Frederick up to a chainsaw. Lord have mercy.
Now, what would you have did if he'd have hit you with that baby? If he'd have just been like, bop!
Well, we do get hits, you know. I
Yeah.
think that comes with the territory. Sometimes someone will react.
Yeah.
And actually, I had people just straight up just like, you know, square up. I'm like,
Right.
oh,
Whoa.
yeah.
I-
so
Like, bro, I'm
if you-
making $12
you know,
an
yeah,
hour, bro.
right, and you paid for this, so
Right.
put your hands back.
I've had somebody. I've hit somebody.
Yeah. Well, we train some.
It
You know,
wasn't
just
my fault though. It wasn't. I was with guys,
okay,
and we're going through,
okay.
and my homeboy, shout out to Al. We
So,
walking, but you know that one homeboy that stay a little bit to the back anyway.
Yeah.
But he in the back, but he's to my right. So
Okay.
the wall's right here.
Yeah.
So the wall opens up
All right.
and comes out. So Al, even though he's trying to be in the back, is like the first one. So he grabs me and does the pull and pulls me in front of him move.
Oh.
As the dude is coming out with the So all of a sudden I'm just walking and I get slung into another guy that got a mask on. I'm like, ah! So I just throw a punch.
Lord have mercy.
It was just a reaction. So I turned
That's
around to
re-
Al. I was like, bro, what you doing? He's like, I knew you would save me.
Al, what's up, Al? So those are reactions, and sometimes you know monsters they go through that, especially the vets, and they you know they let that pass. You know, depending on how hard the hit is,
Right,
too.
right.
You know, but
When
yeah,
that situation, the wall was broke. He was touched when he got scared, and
yeah, he
both-
reacted. Yeah,
like
yeah.
that dog I punched another haunted house. An animatronic got too close to me.
So we went to Nashville Nightmare. Shout out to Nashville Nightmare for having a good show. We went out there, and there's he was in front of me, and it was just us two. And he walked out, and a monster came right over his head.
No, it was at my ankles.
Another animatronic came to his side, and another one came to his left side. It was a triple attack. I loved it. I loved seeing his reaction, but yeah, he wanted to hit an animatronic dog.
I'm over there freaking out.
He got his he had your ankles, huh?
Stuff's touching me. I'm looking over. He's like,
Yeah, they came out and touched
Wow.
him, and it was good. It was beautiful.
the
It was
animatronics,
awesome.
not the
I
people.
wish I had cameras.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What is? We'll go one by one, everybody. We'll start at the end
Okay.
down here. What is your favorite type of jump scare?
Oh my gosh. The one that is least expected. The one where you have a distraction, you're looking in this one area, and then with the perfect timing, they just come out,
Yeah.
lights change, they're in your face, they got you.
Now, like when they
Yeah.
come out from like a hidden room, or
Yeah,
like,
a hidden
okay.
pocket, yeah.
So we'll
Hidden
say
jump-
the hidden pocket.
yeah,
jump
hidden,
scare.
yeah, pocket jump scare is the best one for me.
Right.
Yeah.
You're talking like jump scares in a haunted house. I gotta
Right.
think. I think a classical one that unexpected, like coming from underneath you, like
Right.
that. I think is unique because
Right.
the human eye is right here.
Right.
That's why that dog got me. Came out. I was like, oh.
Well, not only that, but then we saw a scare actor that he didn't have any legs, so he's in his suit and he's on the ground crawling. That freaked me out.
Yeah.
But I became friends with him. Shout out to Nashville Nightmare for having him. He's a great scare actor.
He's there every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon, what about you?
I'm kind of corny, but I like mirrors. Man.
Mirrors.
Like,
Well, the mirrors are good.
I
Mirrors
like
are good.
like that's the
A
one. that
mirror
gets
maze
me.
is good.
Bro, when you're looking this way and then something looks like it's behind you and then you turn
Yeah.
and there's another mirror and he's really right here.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
right.
oh, that's
Yeah.
what gets me. I'm like, ha ha.
So my second maze, my second haunt that I created in 2008, I had a mirror maze,
Nice.
and then I stopped having the mirror maze
I imagine.
because I kept bumping my head in the mirror. I would think it was opening, pow, and then when you busy and you're trying to run in and try to
Get some things.
get some fix, you run into some walls. I was like, no more.
Never
No
again.
more walls, yeah.
Said I broke my nose twice.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the mazes. The only thing I remember, like, what was it? Devil's Dungeon had a maze.
Devil's Dungeon,
Oh,
good
yeah.
show, Devil's Dungeon. Yeah,
And it was a maze in pitch blackness.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
talked
and
about
then
that
like
the other
it
day.
had like 5 replicated little room areas, which is genius on production then because that's
Very
very
genius,
cheap.
very yeah,
but
very
each
genius.
like okay, you'd be walking through pitch blackness, you get to a door, you'd open it.
yeah,
Then in the door, in the room, it'd be one little red light with 4 identical doors, and they had like 4 rooms like this.
yeah.
So they could take wood and build these mazes in pitch black with no decoration.
No decoration, nothing.
Nothing. You walk in
Not
pitch
even a
black
scare
filter.
actor. Yeah,
Yeah, not even a scare actor, because by the time you've hit that same room 3 or 4 times, you start looking at the scare actor that's in the room's height.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Did I see
"All
you
right,
before?"
That's the short nigga. We've been
Yeah,
in this room.
I bet we've been here before.
Because they're
Yeah,
all
see-
wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
They all wear, so it's like 4 identical rooms. Hey, some people spend some time. In
Yeah,
there.
they do.
We
They
spent
spent
like 45 minutes in there.
Yes,
I-
45
you know-
minutes walking through the dark. It starts
Yeah.
to fuck with your head.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I just get tired.
Yes, you're like,
I
fuck,
take a
just
break.
want-
I asked the scare actor for water.
yeah,
Can you
like,
give me some water? It's gonna be a minute.
Bruh.
Just sit right there.
bro,
Yeah.
I'm about to shit in your
Yeah.
dark path.
Yeah.
Like, where
If
is
you
the
don't get me
bathroom?
out, get me out of here
I
now.
got the shit, bro.
Yeah.
So,
What's your favorite jump scare though?
oh, I like the jump scares where like you walk by something like okay, like for instance, it just looked like dead bodies. You know what I'm saying? And then just one of them niggas rise up. Well, let me tell you, like mine was a Freddy Krueger, and I didn't realize it was a Freddy Krueger till it was up. But it just looked, they have fake bodies everywhere through these things. And I walked by and I was like, that kind of looks like it could be real. It might be real. And then you progressing, and then you turn back around and that nigga is on his feet.
Yeah.
I knew you were real.
Yeah.
It's the mental.
I got a second one. Another one is the dummy scares. They have, like, if you're walking down a hallway, you have 2 people on the side.
Yeah.
Or there's statues. And then you go down, there's another statue. Another
Yeah.
by pairs. And you
Yeah.
know as you walk in there, you're like,
One of
someone
these
is
niggas
going
is
to be
real.
weird.
That's
Yeah.
an oldie but a goodie.
That gets me a lot. I just sometimes got to hold my head down.
Yes.
Like, look around. Yeah,
Or even
You
the
know what? I don't
paintings.
even. I'm
yeah
not
the
even-
paintings,
They
too.
got me one
Yeah.
where it was like painting, real nigga in
Yeah.
a frame. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it was just,
The haunt industry is blowing up.
yeah.
When CGI came out, that's when a lot of the creatives in the movies came and kind of migrated into the haunted house world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bringing those effects and those elements to that
Live
world.
action
Yeah.
genre. Yeah.
And so it's blowing up. I mean, Halloween is a going on $7 billion industry, and the haunted house industry is pushing that level too. So when I was telling him to get into a haunted house, you're paying $250K minimum
Yes.
just to get into the game.
Startup. Startup.
Just to get
right?
into the game. Yes.
Yeah.
I've dealt with budgets that was like 1.5 mil, and then they just wanted their money back, and we get 3 mil.
Oh,
And I
nice.
love Halloween because I tell them, I said, I don't want to be a gambler, but I love taking risks. And man, if you can make $3 million in less than 30 days,
Oh yeah.
it's a fun
Yo.
career.
Oh,
So
wow,
yeah,
right there.
yeah,
Oh,
just
boy,
scaring
let me-
people. Yeah.
Oh, Bryce, worst reaction you've seen, like the craziest or funniest.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst reactions. Are you talking like by the customer's perspective?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you scare
Yes.
somebody, they like the worst scare.
The worst reaction, in my opinion, is not like when a customer gets like fight or flight. It's actually when a customer's not participating in the show. That's the worst reaction. Like when you're giving it all. You're doing everything you can. I mean, I remember it was the last group of the night, and they just tore down the whole ending for everybody. They just walked in there, would not participate. I ran a scene once where I tied people up.
Yeah.
And I would jump on top of them and everything, and they would not participate. So next time, all right, taser in my pants, I'm jumping in the air, fall flat on my back, shake and writhe, no reaction. I'm like, you paid to come watch, you get scared.
See, that's when you just doing anything
Yeah, that's-
for a reaction.
Right.
I don't have to do that. You
Right.
know.
Well, I wasn't a jump scare. This was a scene.
Yeah, I understand what scene you're talking about,
Yeah.
but yeah, those reactions. You got people that's just so numb to life, or
Well,
they
they're
just
trying to show
be
that
brave,
ego
yeah.
in front of
yeah.
I'm the bravest one
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
everybody.
Participate,
Are
guys.
you saying that's me? Are you looking at
Is that
me?
you?
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
It was Morpheus looking at me.
We'll see at cryptotrails.com. You
Yeah,
know when
yeah.
it goes through. Yeah.
Maybe we should just aim cameras at us.
Yeah.
While you going, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I
I don't want
like
people
to see
my
that.
snot.
Let me tell you, you're gonna sweat. You're gonna scream. You're gonna holler. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna be like, "What was that?" You know, it's gonna be all a roller coaster of emotions.
At me, I'm gonna look like that girl from like Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
So I want to change gears for just a minute.
Yes, sir.
If you haven't watched Antebellum, watch it.
Ooh.
It's good.
That's on my list.
People are like, it's not really a horror movie, and black people was like, yes, it is.
Yeah, that's the one by Jordan Peele, right?
He produced it.
Yeah.
Produced it.
That's on my list.
It came out Friday.
I can just imagine the fear, the scariest part of being a slave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
See,
on a no talking reservation, where if you talk, they will put you in the smokehouse and burn your ass up.
Wow.
So you can't even talk.
Wow.
Can you imagine the fear of that?
No, I can't. That's real.
Yeah.
I mean, whew.
Work.
Just kill me. Just gonna
Yeah.
Get me done. Yeah. Give me the Jesus.
Look, I'll be the first one. No talking or would burn you up.
What?
But that's real stuff. That's
Yeah.
real. That's that's real.
I think the last probably 5-10 years, Walking Dead included in this, we're starting to realize the fear of each other more than the monster, more than the vampire, the werewolf, the Freddy Krueger. Like,
Yeah, they're gone away, and it's now the human there,
yes,
and the
human
mind, and
Yes.
and then we see them become the villain.
right.
And now we're afraid and we're paranoid of them.
I mean,
so
look
you're
at-
right.
Look
That's
at
good.
Purge. That's a great example of that.
The Purge.
Yep.
I mean, if there's no laws, there's no rules for 24 hours, you get to really see how evil and sick
Right.
reality is. Like I told Willy before and other people, biggest fear of life is reality. Because reality is worse than what you can imagine.
And just
In my
imagine,
opinion.
I mean, Purge was one of the biggest franchise for Blumhouse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Surpassed
I'm a
Paranormal Activity.
huge Purge fan.
But I mean, it's so much realism in that of what if we had that? What if we had that ability?
The fact that you're
what
part
would
of
happen?
Blumhouse, I can say this. Now, I don't mean to cut you off.
No way.
You have triggered something in my friend.
What do you mean? What's
When
going
I
on?
tell you, if that ever becomes some real stuff, I'm coming.
Yeah.
here.
So I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised if he has a secret button under this desk that locks up all the windows. And everything.
I was in a meeting and I was finding out from Jeanette Brill. What's up, Jeanette Brill from Blumhouse? Like there were people that were Purge, and I don't know if I should say this, but when we did Purge, the haunted experience, it got crazy. Yeah, I did that with Blackout and a few other producers, but we, to make a long story short, I was with the security guard and I knew we needed more security for this event. And I was with the security guard, and I'm like, "Oh, we got new people, and we got new security." I'm like, trying to talk to them, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Oh my gosh, great actor!" I'm like, "What do you mean great actor?" He's like, "Look, great actor." I'm like, "When did we hire new actors?"
Oh, they came to
He goes-
partake with y'all.
So when I asked that question, I'm looking at a girl with a mask on because we gave masks to everyone. They came in, skipping and whistling down a hallway with a bat.
Oh, nice.
And when we both realized that
Did you
we
get her
weren't
phone
in
number?
it,
No.
no, I did not get her phone number. But when we first realized that, it hit us. And then when we realized that this is a guest walking the halls with his bat, that's when on the walkie-talkies, the calls start coming in. Oh my gosh, we have a problem here. Or oh my gosh, someone just fought. An actor stole his gun, and stole his bat, stole the axe.
Whoa.
And we just started running. We're already low in security.
Right.
And when I went to the 6th floor, which is the free flowing floor, that's when I saw people fighting each other and purging. We had a man-made lake. One girl was drowning another girl in the lake.
Oh, wow.
That's when my superhero isms kicked in, and it was like fight or flight, and I was literally like kicking people, and it was like getting off and pushing them and saying, "Hey!" I got into it between those doors, and it's like me and another producer. I'm like, "Yo, help me!" And I got trampled. I mean, they just went in. They wanted to purge.
You can't
And we were like
the purge crowd.
And we were like, what? what? How did it happen? What? How did we get this? So then we said, so we stopped. Then we said, okay, we have second night. We're gonna do it again, but we're gonna change it up. So we changed it up again a second time. Boom, same thing. They started. This time we had a little bit of control, but they were like one guy picked up my actor and walked her out. Said, I'm gonna purge her.
Oh wow!
And I was like, she's looking at me like, Willy. She stopped doing because they all have to act to stay in it.
But at some point,
because it was a 360 experiences. You could follow each character in the storyline and see what they would do.
Oh wow, that's
It was one of those.
Wow.
And so she's looking at me and she stopped and goes, Willy, like,
right.
what are we doing here? And I was like, hold up. I'm grabbing her off, and I mean, it was insane. We shut that down. Hours later.
You can't appease the purge crowd. These are people that's ready to rob.
This is the first
steal,
time.
and kill.
This is the first time I told the story on a public, channel. But let me tell you, after we were done, I heard someone coming down chimney saying, "All right, I'm done." This was 3 a.m. I'm done purging. I'm done. Sitting the bat down, taking off the mask. Thank you. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and we were upstairs trying to figure out what happened. And when I got home at 7 in the morning, I was so tired because I lived in Temecula, which is an hour away from LA. And when I got home, that's when one of the producers called me. He was like, "I think we figured out the problem. Jason Blum was the problem. He was on a commercial. They shot him, and he was making it sound like be a part of the experience to purge." And that message we didn't know, but just how he said it made it seem like people could come in and purge. And that, of course, that's against the law. Like, who you gonna go beat up? On the show. I paid $60 for this. You know, like
but when people's like, "Shit, I paid $60. I'm about to tear the club
I'm about
up
to tear it up." But yeah, we had it all, and we kept it a secret until now. But I can say it. But yeah, it was crazy.
So the purge changed society, dude.
It changed society, and they had and when they shoot the purge, they have to cover. They don't say the name purge. So it's on a new title in production because they don't want people. You know, there were people that were protest. There were people, so they try to shoot that.
When the protests started, like not even protest, when the riots in Brooklyn started happening.
Yeah.
Did you see the video when they played the purge music?
And that look, it's scary. In
the
reality,
reaction of the people when they heard it. There's already cars on fire.
Yeah.
And then they start playing it, and you just hear that
art
roar.
is supposed to imitate life, but this time I don't know if this was in reverse or whatnot, but it gave an idea that people think that they can do that,
right?
And we have to just be careful. We have to be sane because it could be your next door neighbor.
Yes.
Showing up, ding dong.
I was so glad how they expanded on that whole universe.
And they're still doing it.
Yes, and I like that because I was like, okay, you gonna tell me everybody has all this freedom to do whatever they want, and all they want to do is kill?
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody trying to hit a lick right now.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to get this paper.
Right? Yeah. No.
And then they expanded with the show and with the movies.
Now, I mean,
I've never watched the show.
I never watched the show either.
The show is good.
I never watched the show.
Sometimes,
good,
sometimes it's not. But no, it expands the world.
Wow.
Really? Okay.
Like to a whole nother all that shit.
Don't kill
that
me,
you
folks.
wonder.
I just didn't watch the TV show.
Right.
That was on USA, right?
Yes.
Right,
It's
yeah.
good.
See,
It's
I knew one of them.
3 seasons.
Yeah.
Is it still going?
I hope so because that shit was good.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Now we don't
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
COVID, they might, ain't no telling when you're going to get a renewal on the season.
But I mean, let me shout out to Blumhouse too and Tyler Perry because after COVID kind of ceased, they found an opportunity again to hustle. And they were the first 2 productions to go back into swing.
Oh, nice.
And then The Matrix started.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for that.
The new Matrix?
The new Matrix, yeah.
Yeah,
they flew them
yes.
out. They said, we're going out of America. We're going somewhere else to shoot this.
That's probably Keanu's idea, too. It's probably like, we can go to Indonesia.
Yeah.
Like, wherever.
That's the part that has me excited about The Matrix. I love that John Wick 4 and Matrix 4 are coming out on the same day.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
wow.
impressive.
That's just cold.
That's a whole day at the movie.
Yes.
It's a good day.
Oh yeah, good day.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cold.
Make your own popcorn. Bring your own snacks.
Yeah. Just I don't even like bring your own snacks. To me is like, oh, I'm going to get a bunch of chicken sandwiches and throwing them in the bag.
Yep.
Some McDoubles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't want no
my
damn
mama
chips.
with that. She had that African purse, that
Yeah.
big huge African purse.
Put all
That was the
Tupperware stuff in there.
movie. That was the go to
Yeah.
movie bag right
Yeah.
there, baby. We in here. Back, the top row in the back.
Shoot, my mom, they still do that. Psych, I'm just playing my no.
Look, I'll sit in the back and vape in that motherfucker. Like, the movie little scene.
Yeah, you see some smoke on it. Yeah. It was real foggy up in here. Yeah, it's real effects.
That movie was
Yeah,
dark.
it's real hazy.
When did
Yeah,
they get 4D?
yeah.
Right.
They get 4D.
Hey, I don't care if it's 100 degrees. I'm coming in that movie theater with a big old hoodie on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the best.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry. Now, AMC's been trying to kill the game in movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they've been trying to put out those recliner seats.
Oh, I know.
Which you know about those recliner
I
seats,
do.
which
I
make you go sleepy in the
35
movie,
pounds.
and then you wake up mad, breath stinking, and you want your money back.
Yeah.
I don't
Wait a
like
minute,
those
man.
because you fall asleep. I mean,
Yeah.
you hustling, you want to see a movie, you
Check
want to
this
sit
out.
upright.
This
Yeah.
not happened to me.
What?
50 Shades of Grey comes out. I got the chick that made it through cuffing season.
Right.
I take her. 50 Shades of Grey.
All right.
Her first time being at an AMC.
Oh wow,
Chair reclines.
there you go.
I'm in here. I don't want to watch.
You
50
winning right
Shades-
there.
But I don't want to watch 50 Shades of Grey. She read the book. I'm here for her. So she can see it and everything. Get some
Sacrifice.
ideas. We'll use those ideas later on.
Okay.
It's damn time. You know the
Yeah.
process. Man, we in of course, I got my little bag of my stuff. I'm eating my food that didn't come from the concession stand. I look
Yeah.
over. Not only she sleep good.
She in that
She
snore.
done- Man, she
Oof.
done recline back. Like, you know that sleep where somebody just lick their lips random. They she did that. I was like, oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. Man, they done messed it all up with the recliner. Golly.
So guys, we usually keep our show about an hour and 30 minutes. We're a little
Oh,
over
yeah.
now.
Well, we had so much fun.
Let me get you one more time. Plug your business. Plug your trade.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
So this is Willy. Oh, go ahead, Bryce.
Now you go on.
All right, this is Willie May with Deadly Dopamine Entertainment. Check me out. You can follow me at Willie May Now on all social media, and then you can follow Deadly Dopamine on social media as well.
It's been Brice Isabell from Monkey Bones Production and Cryptid Trails. You can find me on all social media platforms. Facebook. I don't have a Twitter. Never mind. Not all. Instagram. and
Don't
all
worry
that.
about
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mule Acres, Cryptid Trails,
Oh, yeah,
all that
Mule
stuff.
Yeah.
I
When
got too much
when does the doors open for this?
Again, October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, we are. I do want to say we are pushing the dates back. We were supposed to start that 25th, 26th, and 27th, but we pushed it back because we had land trouble again.
Right.
You know, we were dealing with tigers and
Yeah.
holes
Yeah.
and craters.
Yeah.
So again, we do apologize, but we want to make sure our guests and our staff is safe first.
Right.
So that's why we're pushing it back to the
No
October
purging.
2nd. Yeah.
Tickets. Let's do one of
Yes.
those.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. We are. Yeah. Well, let's give us some tickets. Come on. Let's do it.
How you want to do this?
How you want to do it? You do. I mean,
Okay, guys. What challenge do we want to put? And then
Their scariest experience.
the scariest. You don't want to make them take some crazy pictures or nothing.
yeah. We could do pictures. We could do best scream.
How we do Halloween?
Best scream.
Best
I think best
scream.
scream.
Oh yeah, let's do the best screen.
Yeah. If you
So
got
what we'll do is everybody's listening, make sure you go to the WhodDat podcast.
that's
page,
right. Who that?
You know, and post the best scream.
Mm-hmm.
Your what would you call that? Your fear screech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. In a video. And how many tickets we got to give away?
Oh, we can give away. How many you want to give away?
That's I can't make that call.
Wait,
we
wait,
have
wait.
the whole east side in that bitch.
Yeah,
So-
I was about to say, wait.
Hey, we could do a family pack.
I was about
We
to
could
say,
do
what about the packs?
we could do a family pack. We could do a 4-pack.
Okay.
We could do a cuff season pack.
A cup
Oh,
set.
cup season,
Yeah,
man.
I like your marketing.
Boy, let's
I like
go.
your marketing.
Cuff
Write it
season.
down,
Let's
write it
go.
down.
Cuff
I
season.
like that.
So that's a total of what? How many? Who's the math genius? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 tickets we're going to give away.
12 tickets?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
12 tickets.
Yeah. Best
deal.
Scream. What else you want to do?
You want to do like the Halloween costume?
Yes. Your
Yeah.
best Halloween costume. Let's do that.
Yes.
Best Halloween costume. Come out with it. And what else?
Best.
What,
See,
what
people-
is that?
You're gonna win.
Okay, so first of all,
You're gonna
that
win
is
that one.
yeah, you're on
Give
your
this man some
own.
tickets.
Yeah, so that is a snarl that we use in the industry for monsters. So
Oh,
they
okay.
can't say boo or raw; they would have to make a noise. So
Oh, cool.
typically that's the
I
noise.
go, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get around it.
So be on the lookout. We're gonna have a contest
Yes.
for the next 12 days?
Yeah, let's do it.
For the next 12 days.
12 days, y'all.
We are gonna be having a contest. So look for the post, okay? And you get your free tickets.
Best
Yes.
costume, best scream.
Yes.
We're giving out a total of 12 tickets. We got
Yes.
family packs and cuffing packs.
Yes.
All right.
So let's go, y'all. Come on through. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be safe,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have a good time
Yeah.
Tickets on sale now.
in 2020 with a bang.
Okay.
Say that again.
Tickets on sale for Cryptid Trails now.
One more time for them.
Tickets on sale.
Yeah, you can go to
Now.
trendytix.com or you can go to cryptidtrails.com.
There it is, guys. All right, Brandon, you want to lead us out here?
Hey, I
And
really
prayer?
enjoyed this episode.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No.
I will bust out a prayer. But this has been a great episode, man.
Yeah, it has.
Definitely, we're gonna be talking to these guys. You're gonna be seeing us working together a lot more. We are synchronizing a lot of our endeavors that
Goals
we want to
and
do,
ideas.
man. Yeah, man, it's great. And you got to see it like manifest live, and we were just talking about manifestation
Yes, we were.
before we got on here.
Yes, we
and
were.
that's how the law of attraction works. We're not gonna get
Let's
deep
go.
on them. No, we're not
Boy.
gonna get deep on
You
them.
better preach. Hey. Oh.
That's the Halloween light.
That's
the
all
Halloween light.
But man, hey, we appreciate all the support, all the viewers, all the listeners that listen to your podcast platforms and everything. We thank all of y'all. We thank our guests for coming through.
Thank you for having us.
Oh,
Right,
most
right.
definitely, man.
So
Most
much fun.
Definitely. I hope that everybody stays blessed. Don't stress. Life is just a test.
Amen.
Who that?
Who that?
Who that? Woo!
That
was good.
That was great.
Hey out there, this is Kamithia, also known as Mookie around the city. I have here Knockout Health and Wellness, your new boxing and fitness virtual assistant and app. You can video chat with trainers, queue up previous sessions, request libraries of various workouts, fully customizable workouts to fit your boxing needs in home. Form, technique, character building, strength, endurance, meal prepping. Hey, knock that out. Knockout Health and Wellness. Download on your smartphone today.